From an external perspective, Jennifer Aniston appears to have it all: beauty, fame, and wealth. As a leading star of one of the most successful television shows, she earned a staggering $1 million per episode during its peak. However, this glamorous image only tells part of her story. Behind the scenes, Aniston has faced significant struggles, particularly stemming from her challenging relationship with her mother. Throughout her childhood, she endured humiliation and emotional turmoil, which has left lasting scars. Even now, revelations from her past continue to emerge, captivating fans who are eager to understand the complexities of her life. Recently, Aniston has begun to share her experiences, shedding light on the fraught dynamics with her mother that many had long suspected. This openness marks a significant moment in her journey, as she confronts the painful truths that have shaped her into the person she is today. Jennifer Aniston comes from a family deeply rooted in the world of entertainment. Her father, the late John Aniston, was a well-known actor who gained fame for his long-standing role as Victor Kiriakis on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. His career spanned an impressive 5 decades, making him a familiar face in many households. John Aniston's dedication to his craft and his ability to connect with audiences left a lasting legacy in the television industry. On the other hand, her mother, Nancy Dow, was also involved in show business as a model and television actress. Nancy's work in the industry showcased her talent and beauty, contributing to the family's artistic lineage. Sadly, Nancy passed away in 2016, but her influence on Jennifer's life and career remained significant. Growing up in such a creative environment undoubtedly shaped Jennifer Aniston's path in acting, allowing her to draw inspiration from her parents' experiences and successes in the entertainment field. Aniston has openly discussed her challenging relationship with her mother, describing how she never felt she met her mother's high expectations. She revealed in a 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter that her mother was very critical of her. Aniston noted that her mother, a model, was gorgeous and stunning, while she felt she never measured up. According to Aniston, her mother placed significant emphasis on external appearances, focusing on presentation and looks. Aniston explained to the Sunday Telegraph that she did not turn out to be the model child her mother had hoped for. The strain between them was further exacerbated by her parents' divorce, which cast a shadow over Aniston's childhood. She disclosed to Allure in 1999 that her house was not a fun place to live in. Dow published a memoir titled From Mother and Daughter to Friends, detailing their fraught relationship. The book widened the rift between them, leading to years of estrangement. Upon returning from a friend's birthday party, Jennifer Aniston faced a life-altering moment when her mother informed her of her parents' divorce. This revelation came when she was just 9 years old, a time when such news can be particularly devastating for a child. In a 2004 interview with Diane Sawyer, Aniston recounted the experience, describing it as a sudden and shocking event. She likened the delivery of the news to ripping off a Band-Aid, suggesting that it was a quick and perhaps less painful way to handle the situation rather than having a long, drawn-out conversation. The abruptness of the announcement left a significant impact on her, shaping her understanding of relationships and family dynamics. Aniston's reflection on that moment reveals the emotional turmoil she experienced, highlighting how such formative events can influence a person's life and career. The divorce not only altered her family structure, but also contributed to her resilience and ability to navigate the complexities of her own relationships in the years that followed. In a 2004 interview with Diane Sawyer, Jennifer Aniston opened up about her complicated relationship with her mother, Nancy Dow. Aniston expressed her surprise that her mother did not know her then husband, Brad Pitt, highlighting the significant estrangement that existed between them at that time. This revelation pointed to a deep emotional distance that had developed over the years, which was particularly poignant given the public nature of Aniston's life and career. Despite the challenges they faced, Aniston and her mother eventually reconciled before Dow's passing. This reconciliation marked a turning point in their relationship, allowing them to mend their bond and share meaningful moments together. Aniston's journey with her mother reflects the complexities of familial relationships, especially in the context of fame and personal struggles. The evolution of their relationship serves as a reminder of the importance of forgiveness and understanding in healing past wounds. Despite being born to 2 actors, Jennifer Aniston's upbringing was far from affluent, contrary to popular belief. She revealed in an interview with Parade that she grew up with absolutely no money at all, painting a picture of a childhood devoid of luxury. Aniston shared that her early experiences shaped her understanding of hard work and financial struggle. She humorously recounted how she made her allowance as a child by cleaning toilets, a task she approached with a sense of pride. This experience not only taught her the value of money, but also instilled a strong work ethic that would serve her well in her later career. Aniston's candid reflections on her financial struggles highlight the contrast between her humble beginnings and her eventual success in Hollywood. Her journey illustrates that even those who come from artistic families can face significant challenges, and it is often through perseverance and determination that one can rise above their circumstances. Before rising to fame as one of Hollywood's most successful actors, Aniston navigated through various jobs outside the entertainment industry. She worked at an advertising agency as a receptionist, a role that provided her with valuable experience in a professional setting. In a light-hearted reflection, she disclosed to Collider that she even tried her hand at being a bike messenger for 2 days. This brief stint was filled with challenges, particularly the daunting task of biking through New York City traffic. Aniston humorously remarked that it was really wrong to put her on a bike in New York City with taxicabs zipping by. She admitted that her navigation skills were less than stellar, which added to the difficulties of her job. In a playful tone, she apologized for all those envelopes and packages that arrived late, quipping about her less than ideal performance as a messenger. These early jobs not only shaped her work ethic, but also provided her with stories that she would later share with her fans. During an appearance on The Tonight Show, Jennifer Aniston humorously recounted her brief stint as a bike messenger. She shared her experiences with the job, admitting that it was far more challenging than she had anticipated. Aniston described the chaos of navigating through busy streets, dealing with impatient drivers, and the physical demands of cycling all day. With a laugh, she reflected on her struggles, saying, "I think I may have gotten into a cab just to finish the day." This light-hearted admission highlighted her sense of humor and ability to find joy in difficult situations. Aniston's candidness about her time as a bike messenger resonated with the audience, showcasing her relatable nature. Her story served as a reminder that even someone as successful as she is has faced challenges and moments of doubt in her career. This experience, while brief, added a unique chapter to her life story, illustrating her resilience and willingness to embrace new adventures, even if they don't always go as planned. Despite the varied experiences, Aniston found joy in some of her roles. She expressed her fondness for working as a waitress, stating that she always enjoyed where she was working. This role allowed her to connect with people and embrace the hustle and bustle of the restaurant environment. However, her experience with timeshare selling was quite different. She candidly admitted that she hated that job, indicating it was not a fulfilling or enjoyable experience for her. The contrast between her enjoyment of being a waitress and her dislike for timeshare selling highlights the importance of finding satisfaction in one's work. Aniston's reflections on these roles reveal her appreciation for the moments that brought her joy, even if they were not part of her long-term career path. Her journey through these jobs shaped her perspective and contributed to her growth as an actress, allowing her to bring authenticity to her performances. Reflecting on her childhood, Jennifer Aniston shared how her family background naturally led her towards an acting career. She recalled the moment she saw Annie on Broadway, which ignited her dream of performing on stage. Despite having a strong desire to act, she initially doubted whether it was a realistic goal. Aniston recognized that she had the creative spark from an early age. However, her father, John Aniston, a soap opera star, was well aware of the difficulties and rejections that come with an acting career. He urged her to consider a different path, expressing a strong preference for her to attend law school instead. Jennifer remembered her father's pleas, noting that he was genuinely concerned for her future. Yet, she felt a strong determination to pursue acting, viewing it as a form of rebellion against his wishes. She hoped to succeed in the industry to prove him wrong, demonstrating her commitment to her passion despite the challenges she might face. Despite her enduring success, Jennifer Aniston has faced personal challenges stemming from childhood traumas that continue to affect her emotionally. One incident in particular, recounted in an interview, highlights the lasting impact on her life. She shared a vivid memory from when she was 5 years old, recalling how she drove her tricycle into a swimming pool. In her own words, she admitted, "I didn't let go. I sank to the bottom. I was not a bright child." This candid reflection reveals the vulnerability she experienced during her formative years. Thankfully, her older brother witnessed the accident and acted swiftly to rescue her, diving in to pull her to safety. This traumatic event not only marked a significant moment in her childhood, but also shaped her emotional landscape as she grew older. The experience of nearly drowning left an indelible mark on her psyche, influencing her perspectives and reactions in various aspects of her life. Aniston's openness about this incident underscores the complexities of her journey, illustrating how childhood experiences can resonate throughout a person's life, even amidst great success. However, the emotional and psychological effects of the incident have persisted for decades. Jennifer Aniston has openly shared her struggle with the fear of water, stating, "I can't go underwater, and no one will believe me." This fear and trauma resurfaced during the filming of Cake in 2014, where her character confronts lingering trauma from a similar accident. In one pivotal scene, Aniston's character submerges herself in a swimming pool, a task that proved challenging due to her phobia. To tackle this hurdle, Aniston underwent water therapy and utilized weights during filming to help her descend into the pool. She revealed, "It took 30-some-odd takes for me to finally get any kind of take that. You saw me sort of going down," highlighting the difficulty of portraying the scene realistically. This experience not only showcased her dedication as an actress, but also brought to light the personal battles she faced while trying to deliver an authentic performance. During a candid conversation with Sandra Bullock for Interview magazine, Jennifer Aniston reflected on her challenging childhood, revealing how her parents' tumultuous marriage significantly shaped her outlook on life. Raised by actors John Aniston, known for his role in Days of Our Lives, and Nancy Aniston, she described her upbringing as marked by instability and a lack of safety. Aniston shared that growing up in a household that felt destabilized left a lasting impact on her. She recalled watching adults being unkind to each other and witnessing behaviors that made her think deeply about her own values. This experience led her to a strong resolve. She did not want to replicate the unkindness she observed. Aniston expressed a desire to avoid the feelings of discomfort and fear that arose from her childhood environment. She emphasized that she did not want anyone she encountered to feel the same way she did during those formative years. The impact of her parents' turbulent relationship has been a significant influence on her life choices and interactions with others. Consequently, Aniston made a deliberate decision to break the cycle of negativity she had experienced as a child. She recognized that one could either choose to be angry or take on the role of a martyr. Instead, she opted for a more positive approach, reflecting on the idea that when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. This mindset emphasized her determination not to replicate the behaviors she witnessed growing up. Aniston understood the importance of breaking free from patterns that could lead to unhappiness and resentment. By focusing on positivity and resilience, she aimed to create a healthier environment for herself and those around her. Her journey illustrates the power of choice in shaping one's life and the impact of personal decisions on emotional well-being. Aniston's commitment to this path serves as an inspiring example for others who may find themselves in similar situations, encouraging them to seek out positivity and growth in their own lives. During her high school years, Jennifer Aniston faced a challenging relationship with her mother, which she has openly discussed in various interviews. This strained dynamic contributed to a period of teenage rebellion, during which Aniston deliberately adopted a goth style to unsettle her mother, who had strict ideas about how a young woman should present herself. Aniston has reflected on this time, stating, "I was a dumpy teenager. My mom was a model and was all about looks, so I rebelled by going goth." She acknowledged that it took her years to peel back the layers and stop using makeup as a mask, ultimately learning to feel comfortable in her own skin. Looking back, Aniston does not harbor fond memories of her goth phase, describing high school as tragic, and recalling that she looked like a goth nightmare. Despite this phase being a memory, she has embraced a deeper understanding of beauty over the years. Aniston believes that true beauty comes from within, and emphasizes the importance of learning to love every aspect of oneself as she continues to mature and evolve. Initially, Jennifer Aniston faced several challenges in her acting career. She began her journey as a series regular in the 1990 sitcom Malloy, which starred Mim Bick from Blossom. Unfortunately, this opportunity did not lead to the success she hoped for, as the show was canceled after just 6 episodes. Undeterred by this setback, Aniston quickly found another role in Ferris Bueller, a television series inspired by the popular movie. However, this venture also ended prematurely, lasting only 13 episodes in 1992. Following these disappointments, she joined The Edge, a sketch comedy series on Fox, but this too was short-lived, lasting only 1 season. Despite these early career failures, Aniston remained determined and resilient. Her perseverance paid off in 1994, when she became a series regular on the CBS sitcom Muddling Through, marking a significant turning point in her career. Interestingly, around the time Jennifer Aniston committed to Muddling Through, she received an offer for a role in another sitcom, NBC's Friends. However, she was contractually obligated to prioritize Muddling Through. NBC's president, Warren Littlefield, was determined to have Aniston join Friends, which he believed had great potential. When Muddling Through struggled in ratings and CBS began airing its episodes on Saturday nights, Littlefield took action. He instructed NBC's scheduler to strategically program against it. Preston Beckman recalled that they put original Danielle Steele movies against Muddling Through to ensure it would not extend the series out of spite. This maneuver ultimately paved the way for Aniston to transition to Friends, allowing her to embark on the iconic role that would define her career. The decision not only changed the course of her professional life, but also contributed to the cultural phenomenon that Friends became, solidifying Aniston's status as a beloved actress in television history. During the period leading up to the launch of Friends, Jennifer Aniston faced a significant decision when offered a chance to join the cast of the iconic show Saturday Night Live. This revelation came during a joint interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2011, alongside her Just Go With It co-star Adam Sandler. Sandler recalled seeing Aniston enter the office of executive producer Lorne Michaels for a meeting, which sparked his excitement at the prospect of her joining SNL. However, his enthusiasm turned to surprise when he learned that Aniston had declined Michaels' offer. She said no, and Sandler remembered thinking she was going to do Friends, questioning what Friends was. Aniston confirmed Sandler's recollection, adding that Sandler and other SNL cast members thought she was making a huge mistake. Reflecting on her decision during a 2019 appearance on The Howard Stern Show, Aniston explained her rationale for opting out of an established hit to take a chance on an untested sitcom. She admitted that she did not think she would enjoy that environment, recalling how she expressed concerns to Michaels about the treatment of female cast members compared to their male counterparts. Aniston candidly stated that she was such a young twit, acknowledging that you are just not the brightest when you are in your early 20s. Joining the cast of Friends marked a pivotal moment in Jennifer Aniston's career, eventually propelling her and her co-stars to become some of the highest-paid actors in television history. However, before the show skyrocketed to fame, Aniston's earnings were far more modest, reportedly just $2,500 per episode. When Aniston received her first paycheck from Friends, she decided to treat herself to something special. In an interview with Pop Sugar, she shared how she splurged on a Mercedes that had been parked with a for sale sign for nearly 2 years. Passing it daily in her old clunker, Aniston had always hoped for the day she could afford it. She recalled thinking, "I can't wait someday." With her paycheck, she managed to purchase the luxury vehicle for its asking price of $113,000. However, her excitement soon turned to disappointment when the car failed her shortly after. "Then I drove it, and then I drove it again, and it never drove again," Aniston humorously recounted, describing it as a lemon. Reflecting on the experience, Aniston admitted it was a costly lesson, saying, "I didn't know any better to get it checked out." She conceded that it was just a nice 25-year-old mistake. The colossal success of Friends not only catapulted Jennifer Aniston to stardom, but also inadvertently made her hairstyle a cultural phenomenon dubbed the Rachel after her character on the show. The hairstyle became immensely popular during the 1990s, with countless women requesting their stylists to recreate it. Despite its widespread acclaim, Aniston herself wasn't particularly fond of the Rachel haircut. In an interview with Glamour, she admitted, "I was not a fan of the Rachel. That was kind of cringy for me." She elaborated further, attributing the hairstyle to Chris McMillan, her hair stylist both on and off the set of Friends. Aniston expressed her mixed feelings, saying, "I love Chris, and he's the bane of my existence at the same time, because he started that damn Rachel, which was not my best look." She quipped, "How do I say this? I think it was the ugliest haircut I've ever seen." Despite its short tenure on Aniston's own head, which lasted about a total of 7 months, she revealed on Conan that the legacy of the Rachel hairstyle has endured for over 15 years, remaining an iconic symbol of 1990s fashion and television culture. Throughout her acting career, Jennifer Aniston has faced numerous challenges, including the relentless rejection that is common in Hollywood. She began her journey with several television shows that were ultimately canceled, which added to the difficulties she encountered. However, what many of her admirers did not realize is that she has also grappled with dyslexia throughout her life. Aniston publicly disclosed her dyslexia in a 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter. She recounted that she did not realize she had the condition until she was diagnosed in her 20s. This revelation came unexpectedly during an eye exam when she was seeking a new glasses prescription. During the test, she wore special glasses with one red lens and one blue lens, and was asked to read a paragraph followed by answering questions about it. She managed to answer only 3 questions correctly. Afterward, they used a computer to track her eye movements while reading. Aniston recalled that her eyes would jump 4 words ahead, and then go back 2 words. The diagnosis of dyslexia provided a crucial explanation for the struggles she faced since childhood. She expressed that she thought she wasn't smart, and just couldn't retain anything. With this new understanding, she felt that all of her childhood traumas, tragedies, and dramas were finally explained. In October 2019, Jennifer Aniston made a significant shift in her approach to privacy by officially joining Instagram. For most of her career, she had been known for guarding her personal life and avoiding social media. Her first post on the platform was a selfie featuring her with 5 of her friends and co-stars, accompanied by the playful caption, "And now we're Instagram friends too." Since that moment, Aniston has become a familiar face on Instagram, sharing insights into her daily life, including her workouts, pets, and even her favorite smoothie recipe. Remarkably, she set a Guinness World Record for the fastest account to reach 1 million followers, achieving this milestone in just 5 hours and 16 minutes. During an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, she explained her decision to embrace social media after years of resistance. She mentioned that many people had encouraged her, saying, "What you resist persists," which led her to think, "So what the hey?" Aniston also shared that before launching her official account, she created a fake one to understand the platform better, stating, "I figured it was time to understand the world and dip my toe into the social media pool." When Jennifer Aniston made her highly anticipated return to television after Friends, it was not on a traditional network, but rather on the Apple TV Plus streaming service with The Morning Show. The series was loosely inspired by the scandal surrounding Matt Lauer, the longtime Today host who was fired after multiple women accused him of sexual misconduct. Aniston explained to Variety that one of the show's primary themes was exposing inappropriate behavior in the entertainment industry that was once tolerated, but is now condemned. She described the characters and storylines as fictional, but highlighted aspects of the archetype of a charming narcissist, representing a generation of men who did not see their behavior as wrong. Lauer's downfall placed him among other high-profile figures who have faced cancellation due to serious allegations, including Oscar-winning director Woody Allen, movie mogul Harvey Weinstein, and comedian Bill Cosby. However, Aniston believes the conversation around cancel culture needs nuance, especially when considering allegations of varying severity. In a 2023 interview with the Wall Street Journal, she expressed her frustration, stating, "I'm so over cancel culture." She added, "I probably just got canceled by saying that, but I just don't understand what it means." Aniston questioned whether there is no possibility for redemption, and emphasized that she does not categorize everyone in the same way as Harvey Weinstein. Tensions flared in 2017 when the National Enquirer prepared a false story claiming Jennifer Aniston had been assaulted by Harvey Weinstein. Both Aniston and Weinstein denied the allegation, but Weinstein's response to a reporter seeking comment was shocking. He wrote in an email that Jen Aniston should be killed. In a 2023 interview with the Wall Street Journal, Aniston recounted her own experiences with Weinstein, stating he was not someone you looked forward to hanging out with. She expressed her discomfort, saying, "Oh God, okay, suck it up." Aniston was cautious around Weinstein, fully aware of the long-standing rumors about his behavior in Hollywood. She recalled an incident when he visited her on a movie set to pitch a film idea. To ensure her safety, she remembered consciously having someone stay in her trailer during that meeting. This awareness of Weinstein's reputation shaped her interactions with him, highlighting the pervasive fear and caution many felt in the industry regarding his actions. In 1994, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt first crossed paths, but it was not until 1998 that they began dating. Their agents played a significant role in setting them up, believing they would be a perfect match. Despite the orchestrated setup, their initial meeting was quite casual, facilitated through their managers who were friends. Jennifer described Brad as just a sweet guy from Missouri, a normal guy, in an interview with Rolling Stone in 2001. They remained friends until their first date in 1998, which came after Brad had recently split from actress Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jennifer had ended her relationship with actor Tate Donovan. Their managers decided to set them up, and the date turned out to be a great success, as the couple felt an immediate connection. Aniston later described their first meeting as easy and comfortable, indicating they clicked right from the start. In a 24 interview with Diane Sawyer, Jennifer shared that their evening was really easy and the date was really fun. From that first date, Aniston and Pitt felt a strong attraction and connection, quickly becoming one of Hollywood's favorite couples. They were frequently seen together at various industry events and award shows. The couple made their public debut at the 1999 Emmy Awards, arriving together and confirming the rumors about their relationship. Soon after, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt announced their engagement, a piece of news that thrilled fans and media alike, as both were at the peak of their careers. On November 29, 1999, while attending a Sting concert together, the Hollywood stars took the stage to show off Jennifer's new engagement ring. Brad reportedly spent $500,000 on the custom ring, which featured a unique circular design adorned with numerous diamonds. Their wedding on July 29, 2000, became one of the most high-profile and highly anticipated events in Hollywood history. The couple wed on a bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean in Malibu, surrounded by 200 guests. Brad wanted the private estate to resemble a Zen garden, so he ordered 50,000 roses, wisteria, tulips, and lotus flowers to create a stunning atmosphere. Jennifer, a flawless bride, wore a glass-beaded low-back wedding gown designed by Lawrence Steele. The newlyweds danced to The Way You Look Tonight, adding a romantic touch to the celebration. The extravagant affair included a gospel choir, a lobster meal, champagne, and a performance by Melissa Etheridge. The night concluded with a spectacular 13-minute fireworks show that cost roughly $1 million. In a memorable episode of the beloved TV sitcom Friends, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt shared the screen in a Thanksgiving-themed storyline. In this episode, Monica, played by Courtney Cox, invites Will Colbert, portrayed by Brad Pitt, to join the group for dinner. The plot thickens when it is revealed that Will and Ross, played by David Schwimmer, were part of a high school club called the I Hate Rachel Green Club. This revelation creates humorous tension as Will's character openly expresses his disdain for Rachel, who is played by Jennifer Aniston. The comedic dynamic between the characters adds a layer of intrigue to the episode, as viewers witness the awkwardness and playful banter that ensues. Aniston's portrayal of Rachel, combined with Pitt's guest appearance, made this episode particularly memorable for fans. Their on-screen chemistry and the comedic situations that arise from Will's past feelings towards Rachel contribute to the episode's charm, making it a standout moment in the series. The blend of humor and nostalgia resonates with audiences, showcasing the unique storytelling that Friends is known for. During Jennifer Aniston's 23 cover interview with a women's magazine, she was asked if Brad Pitt was the love of her life. She responded thoughtfully, expressing her uncertainty about labeling someone as the love of her life. Aniston reflected on the nature of love, saying, "I think you're always sort of wondering, are you the love of my life? I mean, I don't know. I've never been someone who says he's the love of my life. He's certainly a big love in my life." This statement highlighted the depth of her feelings for Pitt, while acknowledging the complexities of love. As their marriage approached its 4th anniversary, Aniston shared her desire to start a family with him. In an interview with The Guardian, she stated, it's time. You know, I think you can work with a baby. I think you can work while pregnant. I think you can do all of it, so I'm just truly looking forward to slowing down." This desire for family and balance in her life underscored her commitment to both her personal and professional aspirations. However, things didn't turn out as Jennifer Aniston had hoped. Instead, the situation worsened, culminating in a divorce despite their plans to start a family just 3 months earlier. By May 2004, rumors of Brad Pitt's infidelity with Angelina Jolie began to circulate. The relationship between Pitt and Jolie came under intense public scrutiny due to these cheating rumors during his marriage to Aniston. Pitt and Jolie, who played a married couple in the film Mr. and Mistress Smith, displayed palpable on-screen chemistry, fueling speculation about a real-life romance. Tabloids frequently published stories and photos hinting at a deeper relationship between the co-stars, often showing them in seemingly intimate moments on set. In January 25, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston announced their separation after nearly 5 years of marriage, a move that fueled rumors about Pitt's affair with Angelina Jolie. Their statement read that after 7 years together, they had decided to formally separate. They explained that their separation was not the result of any speculation reported by the tabloid media, but was the result of much thoughtful consideration. They expressed their commitment to remain caring friends with great love and admiration for one another. Shortly after the divorce, Brad publicly embraced his relationship with Angelina Jolie. Jennifer Aniston, however, did not address the situation until September 2005 in an interview with Vanity Fair. She expressed feelings of loneliness, upset, and confusion, acknowledging that she had days when she threw a little pity party for herself. Yet, she also stated that she was doing well. Aniston emphasized that relationships involve two people, and that everyone is accountable. She noted that a lot goes into a relationship coming together, and a lot goes into a relationship falling apart. Even if it is mostly the other person's full attention, she highlighted the importance of focusing on one's own part in the situation, saying you can only clean up your side of the street. A decade later, Jennifer Aniston married actor and writer Justin Theroux. However, this marriage was shorter-lived. In February 2018, they issued a statement announcing they had mutually and lovingly split the previous year. Despite the end of their relationship, Aniston has maintained good relationships with both of her ex-husbands. After Brad Pitt became newly single, he attended her 50th birthday party in 2018, leading fans to hope for a reunion. While they did not get back together, they have reportedly stayed friendly. The same goes for Theroux, as both have spoken positively about each other since their divorce. Despite the brevity of her marriages, Aniston does not see them as failures. She expressed her views in 2018, stating that her marriages have been very successful in her personal opinion. When they came to an end, it was a choice made because they chose to be happy, and sometimes happiness did not exist within that arrangement anymore. During her marriage to Justin Theroux, Jennifer Aniston faced intense media scrutiny when persistent rumors and tabloid reports claimed she was pregnant in 2016. Aniston responded with a powerful op-ed for HuffPost, firmly clarifying that she was not expecting. In her piece, she criticized the societal pressure that equates a woman's worth with her relationship status or motherhood. She emphasized that women are complete with or without a partner, and with or without a child, asserting their autonomy over their bodies and choices. Reflecting on that period years later, Aniston revealed the personal anguish those false reports caused, especially since she and Theroux had been actively trying to conceive. She candidly shared in a 2022 interview that it was a difficult journey for her, navigating the path to parenthood. After enduring years of speculation, she admitted to exploring various methods, including IVF and alternative remedies like Chinese teas. Despite the emotional toll, Aniston affirmed she harbors no regrets about her experiences, stating that the chapter has closed and looking back on her journey with acceptance and resolve. When the world ground to a halt in 2020 due to the pandemic, Jennifer Aniston found herself in an unprecedented situation, suddenly idle in a way she hadn't experienced in decades. With film and TV productions paused, and everyone urged to stay at home, Aniston chose to use this unexpected period of stillness for introspection. During this time, she underwent a reassessment that led her to refocus her priorities. She shared in a candid interview with InStyle in 2021 that her anxiety levels decreased significantly by cutting out the unnecessary aspects of life that she had previously considered essential. In the same interview, Aniston spoke openly about her embrace of therapy as a means to manage anxiety and work on personal growth. She explained that she found it incredibly helpful to understand herself better. Reflecting on her journey, Aniston disclosed during her appearance on the final episode of the Ellen DeGeneres show that she initially sought therapy after her divorce from Brad Pitt, stating, "I went through a divorce and started therapy." In her 2016 HuffPost op-ed, Jennifer Aniston fiercely criticized the media's relentless focus on her personal life, particularly their obsession with whether she was pregnant. She vividly described the constant harassment she and her husband endured from aggressive paparazzi stationed outside their home every day. Aniston expressed that her husband and she were harassed by dozens of photographers who would go to shocking lengths to obtain any kind of photo, even if it meant endangering them or the unfortunate pedestrians nearby. This commentary shed light on the dark side of celebrity life, highlighting the invasive nature of media scrutiny. Aniston has faced her share of paparazzi controversies over the years. In 2005, she took legal action against a paparazzo who used a telephoto lens to capture photos of her sunbathing topless in her own backyard. These intrusive images were initially published in European magazines and later circulated in publications like High Society and Celebrity Skin. The photographer, Peter Brandt, attempted to justify his actions in an interview, claiming that the release of the photos was a mistake and that he intended to send innocuous images. Ultimately, the case was settled with Aniston receiving a $550,000 settlement. Despite facing various challenges, Jennifer Aniston has consistently embraced a positive outlook on life. Beyond her acting career, she has made significant contributions to charitable causes and philanthropic endeavors. Aniston's dedication to philanthropy is evident in her support for numerous organizations and her active involvement in campaigns addressing critical social issues. One of Aniston's prominent philanthropic commitments is to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is renowned for its focus on pediatric treatment and research for catastrophic diseases. Aniston has played a crucial role in fundraising campaigns and events aimed at advancing the hospital's mission to develop cures and prevention methods for childhood illnesses. She has effectively utilized her platform to raise awareness about the hospital's initiatives and to encourage others to contribute to its vital work. Additionally, Aniston has been a steadfast supporter of Stand Up to Cancer, an initiative dedicated to accelerating groundbreaking cancer research. In response to the devastating 2010 earthquake in Haiti, Aniston participated in various relief efforts, notably being involved in the Hope for Haiti Now telethon, which raised significant funds for humanitarian aid and reconstruction in the affected regions. Jennifer Aniston's recent admissions about her past reveal a deeper understanding of her life beyond the glitz and glamour. While she has enjoyed immense success and recognition, the emotional struggles stemming from her relationship with her mother have profoundly impacted her. Aniston has shared that her childhood was marked by feelings of humiliation and emotional distress, which have lingered into her adult life. This newfound openness allows fans to see the complexities behind her public persona. By confronting these painful truths, Aniston not only seeks healing for herself, but also connects with others who may have faced similar challenges. Her willingness to discuss these issues highlights the importance of addressing personal struggles, regardless of one's success. As she continues to navigate her journey, Aniston's story serves as a reminder that even those who seem to have it all can carry hidden burdens. This candidness invites a broader conversation about mental health and the impact of family dynamics on personal well-being.